keep it 100. I ain't worried about what you tryna talk about what's important. And we can deal with it right now. Heard you got about 4 bitches. Tried to sell you.
Hey guys, it's Classic Abby again. Let me just start by saying that I'm so cheesed right now because I just went to Walmart and I picked up a nice mascara, and the mascara is so nice, and I wanted to try it so bad because I've seen so much tutorials on it. So yeah, I picked up a nice mascara and I picked up some bathing soap, some Ivory soap, body wash, and like a person was in front of me, right? I paid for it. And then I end up walking out with somebody else's bag. I'm so cheesed because I even have the receipt of the person that bought what I got by accident, but I don't have the receipt like of my stuff. So we must have switched bags by accident, and I came all the way home, and I don't even have the thing that I wanted. So yeah, I'm cheesed. Like I got some, what's this called again? Like, I don't know, like this, like, I'm so mad, like, tomorrow I have to go exchange that, because I'm just super angry. But anyways, yeah, this movie is gonna be about, my second fight. So, yeah, so let me just remember how this started. So my second fight, oh jeez, my second fight. Okay, so my second fight, it's about a boy, basically, and this girl liked this boy the same time I liked this boy. This is in high school, by the way, probably like grade 10 or 11. Grade 10, I think, or 9. Grade 10. And, like, yeah, so, like, what's it called? I liked the same guy she liked, and that started beef with us. And, what's it called? We weren't friends or anything. Like, at the beginning of the year, I would say that we were friends. But as the year went through, like, we started being enemies. So, basically, frenemies. And, yeah. So, yeah. So, we liked the same guy. And back then, I used to not care what I put on the internet. I used to just say whatever I wanted to say. If I didn't like her, I would say I didn't like her. If I'm cheese that day because of her, I would say that on the internet. But the site that I would put that on was Twitter at the time. So I guess she's seen what I wrote about her on Twitter. It wasn't really about, like, some things was about her, but the stuff I wrote on Twitter was mostly about the guy. And I guess she's seen that. I don't know if she was dating the guy. I don't even know because I claimed that I was not dating the guy, but talking to the guy too. So I don't know if she was dating him, or I don't even know. I'm pretty sure the guy was just playing both of us at the time, but who knows? He probably liked her. I don't even know. I don't even care. But what's it called? Yeah, so what's it called? Where was I? Yeah, so I said stuff on Twitter and she read it, and then, but it's funny because I don't have her on Twitter, so she must have pre my page to know what I said to her on Twitter. I guess my page is not locked, or she went on somebody else's Twitter that knows me and read my page. Like, that's the only way. So, what's it called? Yeah, so she read all my stuff on Twitter, and, we had an argument about that before. Like, we had an argument about that. This fight is us actually fighting. So the reason why I told you about that part of the story is because it relates to the part of the story I'm telling you now. So we had a fight about that, whatever. We never had a fist fight, but we had an argument about that, and she basically said, why are you talking shit on my Twitter for, like, on your Twitter about me or whatever, and that whole situation. And yeah, we like yelled about that, fought about that, like, in an argument way, and yeah. But this, how it came to fist fighting, oh boy. So, what's it called? I went to this high school, and obviously the guy that I liked did too, and she did too. But at the time, she moved from that high school and went to a different high school. So she came off and on to visit her friend and whatnot. And whatnot. But, yeah, so she came off and on to visit them, and, like, I used to see her off and on. I didn't like her, but I'm, like, I used to see her or whatever. I used to not like her, like, since that argument with the other thing, we didn't really talk. We never really talked, actually. So, what's it called? Yeah, so I used to see her, but, like, that day when I seen her, she never said anything to me, you know? We just passed by each other, whatever. So, actually, no. Sorry, I'm thinking of the other time. So, no, I seen her, not at school. I seen her in a restaurant. But before I even went to that restaurant, I went to the community center I usually go to with my friends. And I met up with both of my friends there. And my friends were like, well, one of my friends were just like, the one that goes to my school also is just like, oh, we should go to that restaurant that she's at and like try and beat her up or whatever. Keep in mind, we weren't really in our right mind back then because we did bad stuff. We kind of drank, which is really bad, but yeah, that's what we did. So we never drank a lot or anything. We just drank back then. And we we're kind of like not in our right mind. I regret doing that right now. Like, I was stupid back in the days. I was like stupid. I didn't have my own mind. So I would say I was technically a follower than a leader. So yeah, we kind of drank back then. Not a lot, but we drank. And what's it called? This is like 16 back then. And what's it called? We weren't in our right mind. So my friend was like way beyond not in her right mind, and she's just like, yeah, we should go to that restaurant and beat her up and blah 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 and ray tay tay. And I'm like, maybe that's not such a good idea, because a little bitch in me came out, because I don't like fighting. Like, I don't like fighting. I don't like to fight. I said this 3 times, but it's true. Like, I don't. Unless it's necessary, unless I'm very angry at the point that I need a fight, I just don't like fighting. So, what's it called? So she's just like, yeah, let's go and beat this girl up. And I'm like, okay. Well, at first I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. And then after a while, she like convinced me. But I thought it was like a joke thing. Like, I thought it was like a joke thing, because I heard that the guy was there too, that we both like. The guy was there with the girl at the restaurant and her friends or whatever. So I'm like, okay, let's go. You know, I had nothing else to do. I'm bored, whatever. So we both went there. Oh, no, all 3 of us went there. And my other friend was Silver. Like, she wasn't in my school. She came and visited me from a different school at the time. And, yeah, we just all went there. When we got there, my friend's starting drama. She's instigating it. She's just, like, basically like, oh, like, tell your girl to talk up now. Like, she doesn't want to talk. Nothing. Talking to the guy, like, and the guy's, like, embarrassed. Like, he's like, yo, calm down. And I was just, like, kind of not in my right mind either. So I'm, like, talking out loud, too. I'm like, yeah, like, why is she not talking? Like, come here. Like, why are you not talking when you had that big mouth the other day? The other situation that we were fighting, you know, about. And, what's it called? She's not saying anything, eh? She's not really saying anything. Her mouth is not that, like, it's not opening, like, at any point. So he's just like, yo, calm down, or whatever. So we were calm, whatever. The situation died down, and me and my friend were just still in the restaurant. We weren't bothering her, but we were looking at her, you know, giving her dirty looks. She wasn't budging. So I don't know if she was shy, shocked, surprised. I don't even know. But yeah, she wasn't budging. So I got tired of it, like, pretty quick, and I just wanted to eat. So we're eating or whatever. They were eating at a different table. It was kind of awkward at first, but then I didn't really care because I wasn't really in my right mind. So yeah, they were eating at their table, and I was eating at my table. And sorry, don't mind me saying it like that. I'm crazy sometimes. Yeah, so I was eating at my table with my friend. And then we finished eating. We came out of the restaurant. Me and her was like, she was right beside me. There's like a crosswalk from the restaurant to cross the road, and she was right beside me, like shoulder to shoulder, but she never did anything. And then she's just like, what did she say? She said something. Oh my god, it's gonna bother me. She said, she's like, I'm not apologizing for what I did. And I'm like, bitch, I never told you to apologize. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean you're not apologizing for what you did? Like, I wasn't expecting her to apologize anyways. But I'm like, bitch, I said to my bitch. And, like, all of a sudden, I crossed the road, right? As soon as I got to the other side of the road, standing there at the road, this girl goes off. Which doesn't even make any sense, because I was just shoulder to shoulder with this girl. And she never said anything when I called her a bitch. But when I crossed the road, she's just like, well, look at this girl calling a bitch. She needs to calm down. Like, all this stuff. And I'm like, And I'm like, what the? Like, I was just beside you. You never said anything, like, really, though? Yeah, so she's saying a whole bunch of stuff or whatever. And where we were, there was a 7-Eleven. And, yeah, like, it's funny how she was talking her crap, but I was across the street, and she's still talking her crap across the street from me. She never came closer to me. She came further from me. So she crossed the other side of the street, and she was at 7-Eleven. And I was on the other side of the street, like across from them. She never came closer to me. She went further from me. So I'm like, okay, so this... Like, okay, I had no time. Like, at the same time, she's younger than me. So back then, I was scared of getting, like, charged because I was just scared to get charged for hitting her or whatever. She wasn't that younger than me. She's, like, a year younger than me or two. I don't even know. But I was scared to get charged or whatever. So I didn't hit her. Plus, I didn't like to fight. So, like, I didn't want to touch her anyways. Whatever. So yeah, she started talking. Then the guy that we both like, he was instigating the shit with his friends, and he came across the street to me, and he's just like, oh, you're getting her mad or whatever, like, you should see how she's talking on the phone. In my head, I'm like, why do you have her phone number? Because the last time I checked, we were talking. That's what I was thinking in my head the whole time when he was talking to me. And anyways, he's just like, you should hear her on the phone, so he gave me the phone. This girl's yelling at the top of her lungs. Funny thing is, I can't see her. She's like hiding behind 7-Eleven or something, and she's yelling. She's like, yo, if this girl wanna fight, let's fight, like, let's fight or whatever. And I'm thinking in my mind, bitch, you, like, we're just touching shoulders. You didn't want to touch me, but as soon as you cross the street, that's when you want to hype up. Really? But anyway, she's just like, yeah, let's fight or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm not fighting her. And then my friend's like, yo, let's fight or whatever. Actually, she didn't say let's fight. Yeah, whatever. So I think she said let's fight. I don't even know. But somehow my friend that instigated the whole thing in the first place left me, my other friend that goes to a different school. She left. Like, I don't know if her mom called her or she had to get home early or whatever, but she left. I think she left right after we finished eating the restaurant. So she didn't catch all this. So never mind. My friend never said that. So, like, yeah, she left. And it was just me and my other friend. So then, yeah, he gave me the phone. I heard how she was talking, whatever. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna fight her. Like, she's wilding out for no reason. Like, why is she even acting like that? Like, it was just so funny because she literally wilded out as soon as I crossed the street. It didn't even make any sense. But yeah, she was wilding out. And then me and my friend's like, yo, just forget it. Like, let's go home. Because I lived so close to the restaurant. So I'm like, at the time. So, she's just like, yo, let's just go home, you know? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. The girl, and then I guess the guy that we both liked instigated her more, telling her that I wanted to fight her or whatever. And she came across the street. She was across the street, and so what did I just say? I'm sorry. Yeah, she came across the street, and me and my friend were already walking to my house, and she was behind me, and with her other friends, and the guy that we both like, obviously, this guy was, like, using both of us, but I wasn't even thinking of that, because at this time, the thing was wearing off, so I'm like, okay, like, I'm tired now, like, I just want to go home or whatever, but she was following me home, you know, and she's talking her shit at the back of me, like, she's getting me mad, too. I'm like, Jocelyn, yo, don't make me, I wanted to hit her, you know, because she was one of those girls that, like, were talking her shit, but when it comes to my face, she didn't want to talk her shit. She's only getting this far because the guy's instigating her, and the guy's there. That's why she was acting like that. Because if the guy wasn't there, and her friends weren't there, best believe this girl wouldn't even be opening her mouth. So, like, what's it called? Yeah, so she's just like, what did she say? She's just, like, saying a whole bunch of stuff, and I was ignoring her. I didn't want to fight her or whatever. And she's just saying a whole bunch of stuff. And then my friend's like, yo, let's go, let's walk. Then we stopped for some reason because she said something. She's like, yo, I think she said something about the guy and how the guy doesn't like me, or how she called me a bitch or something. And I'm like, I had to stop because the thing that she said got me mad. I don't remember what she said, but the thing that she said got me mad. And we stopped. We stopped right in front of this convenience store. And I'm like, what did you say? And then she just came up to me. And then, she's just like, if you want to fight, let's fight or whatever. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna hit you. She's like, why? I'm like, I'm not gonna hit you. She's like, cause you're a pussy. She literally, yo, this is...